Hello everyone, we're so happy that you're here with us today. We want to talk about something really important, how we can take care of the environment with small easy actions that we can do every day. These actions don't require a lot of money, just a little awareness and willingness to help. Some people think that protecting the earth is only something that governments or big business should worry about, but the truth is that each other, very one of us has the power to make a positive impact. Every little habit counts, and together our small efforts can lead to big changes.
You might be wondering why it's important to take care of the environment. Well, think about this. If we don't take care of nature, it can't take care of us. For example, when we throw plastic into the oceans, sea animals like turtle, fish, and dolphins get hurt or sick because they end up eating the plastic. The oceans become polluted, and this affects of us, even people who live far from the beach. Taking care of the planet means taking care of ourselves and the animals and plants we share with. That's why we are here today, to show you some examples we can all do to protect the earth.
We're going to share with you 7 practical and simple actions that can help make our planet healthier and cleaner. Are you ready? Let's get started. 1. Save water. Water is life literally. Even though in Ecuador we are lucky to have rivers and rains, we still need to use water carefully. Even though counts, you can save water by turning off the while brushing your teeth, using a glass to rinse, and taking shower. Instead of letting the water run while shopping, turn it off and only use it when you are rinsing. You can also resume water from washing fruits and vegetables to water plants. Saving water isn't just good for the planet. It also helps us save money on the water bill.
Number 2. Unplug devices and use LED bulbs. Did you know that some electronics use electricity even when they are turned off? That's called phantom energy and wastes power every day. To avoid this, unplug things like phone chargers, TVs, and computers. Where you are not using them, it's a simple habit that you can make a big difference. And instead of using regular light bulbs, switch to LED bulbs. They are they use too much less energy and last way longer, and they are better for the environment. It's a smart choice that it's good for the planet and your wallet.
Use heating and air conditioning wisely. In hot places like Puyo, it's normal to want to use fans or air conditioners, but these machines use a lot of electricity. Instead of always turning them on, you can open the windows early in the morning or in the evening. When it's colder, wear light clothes to stay comfortable and use fans only when you really need them. When it's cold, try wearing warm clothes, socks, and blankets before turning a heater. Tea curtains also helps keep your home warm or cool naturally. It's all about being smart with energy.
4. Buy in bulk or by weight. The next time you go to the store or market, trying buying grains, beans, cereal, or nuts in bulk. Bring your own container or bag so you don't need to use plastic packaging. Also choose fresh fruit and vegetables that aren't wrapped in plastic. Buying in bulk helps reduce waste and is usually cheaper. Less packaging means less trash, and that means less pollution in landis and oceans. So next time you shop, think about on how much packaging you are using and try to use less.
5. Recycle and separate your trash. Recycling is one of the best things we can do for the planet. When you separate your trash into categories like food scraps, paper, plastic, and glass, it's easier for recycling centers to reuse those materials. At home, make a habit to sort your waste, and if your community has recycling programs, join them. You can also try composting organic waste like fruit peels, and veggie scraps. This turns your trash into natural fertilizer and that helps plants grow. Nature gives so much. Let's give back by recycling and reducing waste.
6. Use sustainable transportation. Cars produce a lot of pollution, especially in big cities. One way we can help the environment is by walking, biking, or taking public transportation, instead of always using a car. Walking and biking are not only better for the planet, they are great for your health. You can get exercise and fresh air while helping reduce pollution. If, if you need to travel by car, try carpooling with family or friends. Fewer cars on the road means cleaner and air and less fuel burn. It's a win-win for everyone.
7. Buy local products. When we buy things that aren't made or grown naturally, we help reduce pollution from transportation. Imagine how far a product travels to get to your supermarket by truck, plane, or ship, and all of that creates pollution. Buying local fruits, vegetables, and handmade goods support local farmers and small businesses. And these products are usually fresher and use less packaging. Try shopping at local markets and eating seasonal fruits. It's better for you healthy, your community, and the environment.
Bonus tip. Plant trees. Trees are super important. They clean the air, provide oxygen, and give homeless birds a home. If you can plant a tree in your garden, a school, or neighborhood, even a small tree can help fight climate change. Taking care of plants and is a fun and rewarding way to help the earth. So, as you can see, taking care of the environment doesn't require a big complicated change. It's about making smart choices every day. Turning lights off, saving water, walking more, using less plastic, and being kind to nature. Remember, the planet needs us. We can't keep living like the earth has unlimited resources, because it doesn't. If we want a clean and a healthy future, we need to act now. Not tomorrow, not someday, but today. And the good news, we can all be a part of the solution. Every small step counts. So let's work together and build a better world. For us, for animals, for nature, and for future generations. Thank you so much for listening, and let's start making a difference today.